Good morning and welcome to Paradise Point Bowling Club in a magnificent facility here. We have the Bowls Queensland District Sides Championship, probably the blue ribbon event. Today we're going to live stream the ladies, and our first game will be Burnett against MACKAY. With me I've got Les Ruzzi, and of course we've got Robbie Allen here, our chief engineer. And I'll just give you a bit of a rundown. Bowls Queensland proudly sponsored and supported by the following, which is Mullins More Than Law, the Queensland Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, Asset Sport, J. Carroll Club Promotions and Bioscapes Group.
And the live streaming today is brought to you by Bowls Queensland, Experience Gold Coast and Australian Secure Capital Funds, ASCF, and Australia's Gold Coast. Experience the Gold Coast and Australia's Secure Capital Fund are the major sponsors of the 2024 Bowls Queensland District Sides Championships, and we'd like to thank them for their support. We'd also like to thank the host club, Paradise Point, for making their facilities available for these 2024 District Sides games. Special thanks to Bowls Queensland Match Committee for their work behind the scenes.
Thank you. Minutes away from the MACKAY and Burnett in Queensland, with 4 districts and 16 men team event ladies teams, and today, as we say, is the first day kickoff and runs through for 4 days. We'll be operating from 3 other clubs, being Musgrave tomorrow. Friday we have Helensvale, and on Saturday the Broad Beach Bowling Club. So as you can see, a good scattering around the Gold Coast. It's a very exciting time here. Just watching and listening to the participants, it's like, hey, yes, I remember you from last year, and you're a newie, you've been coming here for 40 years, and just lots of friends and hugging, and it's all good stuff. Here we go with the first bowl down. And
nice bowl. Good start from Lexie. She certainly got a length straight off, it looks like, Lawman.
Yeah, which is not bad, actually. It usually takes me 6 ends.
It's going to take a while to settle down on the carpet. It's a little bit different from outside. They've had their 2 trial roll-ups, so they'll be getting some idea of length and line now. And Lexie's right on. Back in the square again.
Just give you a bit of a rundown on Lexie. She's 26 years old. Been bowling for 9 years. Has played in the Queensland under-25s. And she's from the Northern Beaches. And as you can see, she's playing with the Orange XG size 2. Coming up with the last bowl, we've got Deb, affectionately known as Fred. Don't ask me why, and I don't know. She's been playing for 3 years. She's from the Menango Club and playing with Drake's Conquest. That's the black and orange size 3.
MACKAY have got a good start now with Michele putting one up next to Lexie, so we've got, looks like they're holding 2. And Leann Pace has put a bottler in there, holding shot for Burnett.
Bit of a rundown on Leann, affectionately known as Lee. She's from the small Binjaw Club. She's playing with size 2 Dynamics. The purple purple and white speckles, and they're a size 2.
Oh, another great bowl from Michele. South Suburban Club Michele hails from.
And she's playing with the red tailor. Sorry, not the red tailor, the purpley as she called them, size 3, and that's the tailor red line.
There's a couple of purpley bowls out there today, Lawman. It's going to be hard to pick.
I reckon, especially that distance. Yeah, Michele, affectionately known as Shelley. I've tried to get a few nicknames out of these girls, but they're not forthcoming.
A couple they wouldn't tell us too.
Yeah. A few characters on this rink.
Jenny's got one at the back.
Decent weight, just on the wide side. It's never been an easy rink to play this.
No, it's not.
I've been drawn on this a few times. You do get quite a big swoop on the ditch side here. Give you a rundown on Jenny. She's from Northern Beaches, 25 plus years experience, and plays with a Green Master size 2. Speckled blue, not purpley.
Well, MACKAY off to a good start here, holding 3, possibly 4. It's hard to tell with that green bowl from this particular angle. So Burnett need one in there.
G'day, Samuel Roberts. We'll see you in an hour. Don't you threaten us. Chinchilla. Bring your wallet. Right, the stage is set for the skippers.
Noticed Vince Calabrese, one of our regulars to watching from Leppington and Sydney. Vince's name comes up quite regularly on the Facebook stream.
Yeah, fancy seeing him here. He never misses.
Right, Dealia's put her bowl down on the backhand. She looks like she's got a right on the jack too. Look at this.
What a brilliant start. That gives you a good feeling for the day.
Yes. Boy, what a good start now from MACKAY.
But we all know how that can change, don't we?
Yeah, let's see what Lydia's got. Lynda's got. Lynda's the president of the Burnett Association, so she's got a bit of standing up there.
And she's a bit of a character. I wouldn't try giving her too much cheek.
No.
I asked her how long she'd been playing. She said, forever. But she wouldn't tell me how that was. And she comes out of the Wandai Club.
Just cutting across the head.
They pulled her out of retirement, been retired for 5 years of bowls and back in the game. She's playing with the Taylor SRVs, another purpley bowl, size 3. Yep, we should be in for a cracking game here.
That's a good start, Lawman.
Yep.
MACKAY seem to have hit their straps straight off from the start. So what's Lynda got now? She's got the line. Nice bowl. And she's probably cut it back quite a bit. Looks like just the one. One to MACKAY.
just chatting with the girls there before, the MACKAY team a fair while ago won a Division 2 in the district, and last year they won Division 3. So they're keen to climb up the ladder a bit. Didn't get any real history on Burnett, but I think they're always in there amongst it.
What did Lexie tell us, Lawman? She's been playing 9 years, was that right?
9 years, yeah. And he's in the, has been in the under 25 squad. So
she started as a teenager, so she's had a good career so far.
Yeah, you can see she's got it. She's got that air and grace and confidence there.
Debra's found her length, had a bit of a trouble the first end, but she's starting to get her line now.
Actually, we might get a bit of a rundown on you there, Les. I know you've had a vast experience in the media. Maybe you can tell our viewers what club you're at, how long you've been bowling, and maybe a bit of your history.
Do they really want to know, Lawman? Member of Club Tweed and also a dual member at Coolangatta, and I've been playing now, I suppose, about 15 years. Not going as well as I used to, unfortunately.
As we get older.
Yeah, that's the problem. Media-wise, yeah, I work for quite a few media associations, Channel 9 on the Gold Coast, Sydney Sun Herald in Sydney, and various other media operations, and published my own magazine for about 15 years. And came from a teaching background originally.
Henceforth, the reason we got you here. And your good looks.
Well, lucky I'm good on radio.
I've got a radio head myself. Yeah. Just like Robbie Allen. And Brian Marshall. He's what? Yeah. Yeah, Brian's out doing his duties as the newly appointed Bowls Queensland president. Not many love the game much more than Brian. He'll be spreading his large body around the Gold Coast over the next 4 days and on. But certainly for the district, we'll be catching up with him at one of the venues that we're at. Oh, he's going to be here today, so hopefully lunchtime, and he can shout the drinks.
Just taken on his new role with Bowls Queensland as the vice president too, so he's certainly got his hands full. Well, Michele's holding shot at the moment for MACKAY. And that's the purpley bowl with the red spot on the side there that you can see on camera.
It is replay dead ends. There's no spot in the jack in this championship. Beautiful surface this. I don't know if you've played much here, Les.
I used to be a member here for a very short time before they laid the new carpet, so this is certainly a big improvement. A
huge improvement. A great facility. You think about it. I mean, I've played here. I play regularly in the Enduro, courtesy of Billy Cornell's, the great bowling legend of Queensland, Victoria and wherever else. I think he may have even had a stint in New South Wales. He's the bowls coordinator here, does a fantastic job. And there are times when it's been real threatening, bucketing down rain out there, but we managed to get everybody indoors and just shorten the games, and the game just flows. Adds for a great atmosphere as well, and when that does happen.
Does. Yeah, great venue. I noticed they've got the plastic on the sides now to cut down the wind, which used to hail through here at one stage.
You wouldn't imagine it, would you?
No.
But it does affect the bowls.
And I think Burnett's now holding shot there with the that black bowl of Patricia's.
Good morning, Barbara Green. Great to hear you on commentary too. I get all my, most of my information from you and where's he gone? Vince. Couldn't think of his name. It's an age thing. Yeah, Barbara and Vince, they're at it all the time with the commentary sharing, the live stream sharing. They do a fantastic job. Thanks, guys.
Michele's on the ball here. She's got something. Just knocked it out, and it's hard to tell from this angle, but it looks as though
good shot, Robbie.
Might be Lexie's shot from MACKAY.
What a great bowl.
Yeah, a great bowl from Lynda.
Unfortunately, just going to run on.
Just nipped through.
This will be running 15, possibly better.
Good call, Lawman. I think you're right. Dealia's in there again. Just ran through just a bit too much. So it looks as though Lynda's trying to push that bowl out of Lexie's, the orange bowl there.
I don't think that's going to turn.
She's going to crash and burn, I think.
Gee, it was on the money, wasn't it?
Was. It's coming in good.
Holding her mouth wrong.
Two to MACKAY.
2 to MACKAY. And you're going to have a crack at the state singles, I believe.
Yeah, so are you, I believe, Lawman.
Yeah, it could be a short stint for me.
Could be back on commentary duty very quickly, eh?
Yeah, it could be the afternoon. Robbie playing the singles? No, did it fall out with? Good call. Benoa.
And what's your history, Lawman? I think most people on the Gold Coast know a bit about you, but those further afield, can you tell us a bit about yourself?
Oh, I'm just an old plodder nowadays. I still think I'm competitive. I've recently joined the Rabina Bowling Club, which has recently been taken over by Helensvale. We're going terrific out there. We've picked up some 25, 26, 27 new members. Majority of them competitive, which is what the club needed. I've found them very friendly. The greens are fantastic. Jock does a brilliant job, ably assisted with a few of the guys from Helensvale. He does most of the work. That's what he tells me anyway. They're just a great bunch. I'm there looking after the recruitment side of the club, and I guess it's an opportunity for me to say, if anybody's interested in looking for a club, come and talk to us.
You're a good salesman, Lawman. I noticed from the work you've done before in the past, promoting various different things on the Gold Coast, you've certainly got a talent for it.
Can't help myself.
No.
I don't know how to say no. Like Robbie Allen said, "Oh, are you going to come?" And Marshall said, "Are you going to come?" Yeah, okay. So I've gone home and told the missus, of course. She said, "When are you going to have time for me?" I hope she's not listening.
It looks like Debra's holding shot at the moment. Again, hard to tell from this angle, but that black bowl just short of the jack looks as though it's shot bowl.
Good morning, Matthew Taylor Dodd. What a great name, Taylor. Make sure you guys share with your friends. Do that as often as you can.
Got a someone from Scotland, Helensburgh in Scotland, Jane Conlon. Good morning, or good evening over there, I guess, to you, Jane. Good luck to the ladies from Central Queensland.
Jimmy C. played third for Scruffy McGilp when first played the Lawman. So what score did we beat you that day, Jimmy? I caught up with Jimmy yesterday just briefly, and he's going to be putting his nose in around the place. He's busy with duties, but I'm sure we'll snaffle him onto the live stream for a few of his common sense comments.
Great bowl from Jenny there.
I said that with tongue in cheek, of course.
Sorry, that was Michele. Oh, just missed the wick. So MACKAY holding 1 at least here at the moment. Now this is Jenny's bowl. And looks like it might have snuck in for 2 for MACKAY.
This is Leann.
Patricia's, what's she, a little bit wide? She's going to just miss. Good weight though for that shot. Jenny's second bowl. Just running under the line just a little bit. Good weight. And Patricia's response coming down on her forehand.
With that line, she's playing weight.
Yep.
It's trying its best to hold, but it never will.
Needs a good strong wind from the south.
Good weight.
So 2 to MACKAY at the moment. And all the pressure falls back on the El Presidente's shoulders, Lynda from Burnett, to try and change the scoreline here.
That's Dealia.
And she's got a good line. Come in for 3. Will it stop in time?
No.
Just run through. Okay, so what's Lynda got to respond?
Delia's knocking on the door of the over 60s. She was reluctant to tell me that, of course.
She doesn't look it, does she, Lawman?
No, 35. That's why she's got the nickname Babby. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Babby.
Babby. Where'd that come from?
I don't know. She wasn't going to tell me, so it's probably an affectionate term from her husband. I'm presuming she's got one.
So MACKAY holding 2. Lynda to try and change it up. She had the weight last time. She just needs the line.
Well, she's certainly give it the wider berth. And maybe a bit too much for that weight.
Yep, 2 to MACKAY.
Right.
Jane tells us from Scotland she's ex-Emu Park and Helensvale. So she's gone from Helensvale to Helensburgh in Scotland. Not a big change, Jane?
Temperature-wise.
Temperature-wise, maybe.
I've got Wade Eels here. Good morning, gents. Great day for bowls. Go the MACKAY ladies. Good on you, Wade. Make sure you share.
Jim C has responded to your challenge too, Lawman. He said they eat one by one.
Yeah, you've got a bad memory, that boy. It can't be right, because I never usually lose with one. I usually lose with 21.
Nice action from Lexie. Nice smooth release.
It's good that the young ones can get the time off here to be able to play in the district.
Look at this shot. She hasn't been far off the jack so far.
She's certainly an asset for them, isn't she? Here comes Fred.
That's her nickname, is it?
She was quite proud to tell me that. I said, how come you got the name Fred? She says, oh, I love it. Yeah, she's got a great delivery, hasn't she?
Yeah, she has.
Gets down well, stays down well, follows through. Henceforth.
And look at the result. Great bowls. Good spot for a lead just behind the jack. Debra's got the shot just a bit too far. Good line on that shot.
Handy bowl there, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it's still good there.
Yeah, I doubt whether you'll see too many short bowls in here today. It is running free. I guess a lot has to do with the temperature.
Nice crisp days this time of year, isn't there?
This is crisp.
This
I
is
see you guys with your jackets on here and I'm shivering. Yeah, it's in the car, keeping the seat warm.
Well, Lexie's certainly putting the pressure on the team from Burnett to try and get in there and knock her out of that spot. She keeps getting right next to the jack.
We've got Anne Seymour here from Rutherford in New South Wales. Welcome aboard, Anne. And Heather Brown pushing for the ladies from MACKAY, MDLBA. Make sure you share this with your friends.
Here's a better shot from Leann. Oh, it just ran under. Now Jenny Peterson from MACKAY. Another good shot coming in here too. They're certainly putting pressure on the Burnett side, aren't they, Lawman?
Right from the word go, eh? Just looking around the greens here. It's beautiful sunshine out there on the other two greens. Got a few spectators, nothing huge at this stage.
Oh, look at this from Patricia. She's got the jack. Nice spot. That changes it up.
Something to cheer for.
Looks as though Burnett might be holding two now.
I reckon they should declare the head. Get on the board. I've said that a few times, and I'll tell you, I'll get some funny looks during the game. Declare the head. Nope.
The lawman has spoken.
That looks like Hollywood. hiding behind the whiskers. Good to see you, buddy. You good? Get you in for a chat after. All right, we'll get you. Just hover around in half an hour or so.
MACKAY holding shot from their third, Jenny Peterson. And now Patricia Darlington responding for Burnett. And she's picked the shot up too as well. Nice shot. Right, pressure's all back on the skips' heads. Who can do what now? Burnett holding shot.
Well, on Lynda's early form, she's going to draw this.
Dealia first to respond. The jack's off its line, so to change your line now, puts a bit more of a challenge early this end of the game. She's got the line, but just a bit short. Lynda's responding.
Just about make it too, won't it?
And it could get maybe still just the one to Burnett. For those not familiar with the Queensland geography, Burnett is on the Fraser coast, the Bundaberg area, and MACKAY, of course, is self-explanatory.
A fortunate little rub. No luck in bowls.
And she's going to draw two here. Looks like she has.
I think it might fall out.
Might just drop out now. Taken one out.
I think they're delighted to get the one. Let's get on the board.
Just the one. Well, they've got the mat now, so they can determine the length they like. And let's see what Debra does with this.
A few of the ladies from up that way be used to playing on the hardened carpet. Be interesting to see if they throw a shorty.
Well, Lynda's called her up a bit further from where she was going to put the mat, so she shortened the length a little bit.
We've got a few of our friends around the greens here today. We've got the Hollywood boy, Michael Sorensen, who's going to pop in and have a bit of a chat with us within the next hour or two. He, once again, will be spreading himself around the greens. Michael's a former member here at Pine Rivers. I can remember way back in 2004. We were fortunate enough to win the Premier League together.
Is that here, Paradise Point or Pine Rivers?
Paradise Point. Yeah, and we played it at Hamilton, and we thrashed Hamilton with 1.
Not that you're bragging.
Well, mate, it was the biggest celebration I've ever had that I'm going to tell. And we had Jay Globitz back here. Obviously he was in the winning team, and he did a haka as good as any Maori could do. It was absolutely fantastic. It wasn't the days of get your camera out, and sadly there's no footage, but I'm going to challenge him to do it at Broadbeach one of these days.
Oh, here's a good bowl from Debra. She's starting to find her length. Lexie, of course, close to the jack as usual.
You just know she's not going to be far away, don't you?
No, she certainly seemed to have found that line and length very quickly.
I think she tried to force that a little bit, but it's going to be handy there.
Of course, the commentator's curse, Lawman.
Yeah.
Got to learn to keep your mouth shut.
You've been talking to my wife. Actually, there's a few birthdays out there today. I got a few notifications. Braden Lees is of 1. Happy birthday. I'll have a look at my iPad after and see if we can drop a few more mentions.
Right, Michele Stockton, second for MACKAY. Coming in nicely. Oh, it's a bit of a shame she actually knocked Lexie's bowl, but it was a good line.
What's Jimmy C saying?
He said he's sometimes called Mrs. Biscuits because of Michael.
Mrs.
You must know that.
Biscuits.
Understand what he's mentioning there?
He's probably on the drink. I can't understand him.
It's early in the morning.
We'll definitely be having one together on Saturday. Because we're good boys throughout the week. Doing the commentary. Don't want to be talking shorthand.
More than normal.
As we probably will be on Saturday night. We don't get together often, but when we do, we do it well.
Right, Jenny Peterson, third for MACKAY. Dealia's called her in on her backhand. And she's changed it up. Hard to tell from the angle what's happening, but it could well be one to MACKAY. Patricia Darlington responding. Well, it's a good back bowl. Gives the skip something to use somewhere down the track.
See what Jenny can do here on her forehand. Nice delivery.
Nice line, Lawman.
Just going to miss that jack.
Ooh.
I can't see the screen with my glasses on, and I can't see the other screens with them off.
You got problems.
Yeah. A lot more support here from MACKAY, Gary and Jenny Peterson. I gather that's not your middle name, Gary.
Well, Jenny Peterson, obviously maybe related. And she's got another good shot here, and she's picked up shot, adding 2 to the MACKAY. Maybe more than 2, actually. Let's see what the skip calls. It's hard to tell. She had her fingers behind her back.
Good head to play too for either skip here, really, isn't it?
Yep, they got options. But MACKAY's still exerting the pressure this early in the game. Anyway, 13-6 the scoreline. And the game we're watching, 5-1.
Going to be unlucky.
Ooh,
No, she's not.
She's got it. But one down still. That green bowl from Jenny Peterson, holding shot.
Lynda happens to be the Burnett president, so she'll be wielding the bat in this competition. I had a good chat with her earlier. She's a real character. One of her friends said, "Don't give her too much cheek; she'll belt you."
Looks like Robbie's put a white line in there on the carpet. How did you do that, Robbie, or is that the sunshine? Looks like sun beaming through. This was the shot that Lynda's supposed to play. Just falling short.
Not happy, she's not happy. So MACKAY holding one. And maybe this one.
It's running out of gas.
No, it'll make it.
Yep, you're right. Nice. Nice shot. 2 shots to MACKAY. Well, the scoreboard for the rink hasn't been updated, but Robbie's on the mark. 7-1 to MACKAY.
It's quite a handy lead. 5 ends in. And we play 18 live ends.
Follows through, right through with a line too when she delivers. It's nice to watch.
Jumped up a bit quick that time, I thought.
And because she's short because of it.
And there's the reason, yeah. I can pick that because I do it all the time.
My girlfriend's just taken up bowls and trying to teach line and length. It's not an easy task.
Well, it wouldn't work with the ladies, but the men, I use the old cheese wire method.
And that is?
Well, you put the cheese wire around your neck, and then the rest I'll leave it up to you to work that one out. And if you jump up, you're going to be...
strangulated.
Yeah, no. 1 digits minus. I won't go into any more detail there.
Good response from Lexie, one behind. Good line again.
There comes Fearless Fred.
And looks like a good bowl.
Gee, that run further than you thought, yeah?
Again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Deceptive, isn't it? They just keep running.
I reckon it's up to 16.
Michele Stockton. Again, she's picked the jack up and gone with it. Nice shot.
A good tight line, those Tyler Red line, aren't they?
They do. They hold that line well. Leann Pace. Aerodynamics size 2, Leann uses. Michele's not happy with this. Yeah, she said she jumped. You can see her gesticulating to her teammates. Came up too quick.
It's great to see yourself on the live stream at times
You see
to
what
find
you're doing
out
wrong.
all your mistakes.
Yeah, exactly. It's good to have someone video you when you're starting out too, and as you're playing, just to pick up the little mistakes you come across and sometimes become habitual.
Actually, it's amazing. My wife's never videoed me, but she can tell me all my mistakes anyway.
Nothing to do with bowls though.
I don't think Anne will be watching. She's not a sports fan. But in case she just nipped in to have a peek. Hello, darling.
Oh, you're making up now, woman. Sucking up.
54 years, mate. I don't think I have
Well
to suck
done.
up anymore.
Well done.
And it's amazing, really, because my two boys play, as you know, and occasionally she will come and watch if all three of us are playing.
You make a good team, you three guys. I've watched you play a few times, and it's certainly impressive. And your two boys are no slouches. They win many a tournaments around the traps.
They've been having a really good run.
Yeah. What's Jenny got here? It's pulling up. Won't run through this one. Had the line, just not the length.
I think she's got to call her tight through there.
So at this stage it looks as though MACKAY are holding, is that 2 or 1? Just the one it looks like.
Yeah, I can't work that out from this angle.
Those purple bowls, one's got a red sticker and one's got a blue sticker. It's hard to watch, hard to see from this angle.
Who else we got on board here? Yeah, Gary's just answering us there. Gary, Jenny, Peterson, my wife. Good man. Michael Brindle. Morning, guys. Have you given Brian Marshall the morning off? Or are you trying to act busy? Yeah, well, he always tries to act busy. He does it good, actually. Yeah. Say it again.
He's acting president, so he's got to be in his other places.
Who's this, Michael Brindle?
No,
Acting president. Oh, I thought he was the president.
acting president.
Okay. So Brian Marshall is the acting president. Leann Lewis watching from MACKAY. Great bowl so far. Keep up the good work, girls. And Heather Brown, 3. She was probably letting us know how many MACKAY we're holding. Thanks, Heather. We'll get you down here next.
Oh, bad luck. A bit of chalk fell on the carpet there, just been picked up.
That reminded me, things on the carpet, on the green. I remember playing in Victoria at one time. The bugs were coming up out of the green, the beetles. And this was about 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. It was a late finish game, tournament. And you couldn't draw. There was that many. And it just became a driving competition. I've never seen it before and I've never seen it since, but obviously it happens.
Reminds me of the Sydney Olympics 2000 and the bugs that came through one night there covered all the TV screens.
Yeah?
3 to MACKAY. They're running away with this.
Thanks, Heather. I'll call commentator.
Well, James Dalrymple, go the Mackay girls. Joyce Ebeck, good morning from a wet Port Macquarie. It's quite fine and sunny here, so you got all the cloud down there, Joyce.
We have Dorothy Wise. More support for the Mackay ladies. Come on, you Burnett viewers. How about some cheer for the girls? And don't forget, there's play going on around the other greens today and the next 3 days, 4 days total. And that'll be at Broadbeach, Helensvale, and Musgrave Hill, as well as here.
Look at that shot. Lexie.
Beautiful start. Yeah. If you don't get the chance to get out there, make sure you stay on our live stream and please share. Let's get it out there to the masses. Oh, brilliant. Thank you. You're a gem. Thank you. All right, we've got some updates from around the green. From Christine Russell. I knew that. Thanks, Christine. All right, Fraser Coast, white. After 12 ends, 8. And Gold Coast Tweed blue, 12. Nice close game. Port Curtis, after 15 ends, 9. Central Queensland, 20. And Condamine, after 18 ends, 9. And Bundaberg, 19. Leichhardt, after 11 ends, 15. And Tropical Far North Queensland, 7. There's some of the updates for us, and we really appreciate that, Christine. Keep them coming. Thank you. I'll leave it up to you. Yeah, I guess as often as you can, often as you feel like, as long as you don't spoil your coffee break.
Nice shot from Mackay.
Beautiful.
Putting the pressure on here. Nice toucher from Michele. We need more supporters from Burnett. Try and get these girls going. So give us some calls on the Facebook or YouTube.
Or if you're down here, come and support. If anybody's got any updates from any other clubs, maybe from your friends on your mobile or whatever, maybe you can share that with us. We'd like to know what is going on. We can't be everywhere, obviously. We do have hopefully a few runners throughout the this event, but that's not easy to get either.
Well, Michele's added to the pressure. Another one right on the jack. And Leann responding.
I think everybody from Mackay must be watching this live stream. There's another one. Lynda Foot.
Jenny Peterson. Another good bowl.
Good head.
Right on. Look at this, another touch. Ooh, not quite. Just missed.
Yeah, a lot of the bowls nowadays tend not to fall. I remember the old days, the classic twos and the some of the drakes. You'd see them on the bend and bang and flop in. Where I see a lot of the newer bowls flop out, depending on the surface, of course. I'm not just blaming the bowl.
Dealia calling for one at the back. they've got a mass in there now. MACKAY, Burnett need to at least get one on the head. Got to cut back the score.
Well, she's reached just a tad wide.
Would have been in good length if she'd been online there.
Or the other way around.
It's true.
High-fiving. I don't know how far you go back watching bowls, but certainly over the years, I can still remember when they used to measure the skirts below the knees, and the guys were in whites and creams, brown shoes.
And then Karen Murphy complaining once when she first took the game up, it was all whites and she had to get out to fill up a car with petrol, and she felt most embarrassed.
And what age would she be
She was
then?
only in her 20s, I think.
Yeah, she might have been younger than that. I seem to remember that story. I was running a charity event in Victoria many moons ago, and it was for the MS Society. We had a Pro-Am celebrity days and nights, and we had this event, and I applied to the RVBA, as they were called in those days, now called Bowls Victoria, for to be able to wear a coloured shirt. And after 2 years of negotiating, they decided to allow us to have a coloured armband. And I still have ours at home from the McKinnon Club in Victoria. It did add something to the event, but I felt we could have gone a bit further.
Small steps.
And obviously since then, everything's changed.
Well, I think MACKAY are putting the acid on Burnett right now, and Lynda needs to come up with something. I think they're holding 4 or 5 shots there.
I think I'll be looking at the forehand with weight. Although I think they've got the receivers here, if she can pop on that blue bowl.
She's going to cut it back.
She certainly is.
Nice shot. Oh, she might even... Oh, no, it rolled back in.
What a fantastic
Great
bowl.
bowl.
I know nothing.
1, 2 for a measure. Just the one. Well, I think they were 6 down, so that's cut it right back. That's what you pay your skips for. That's why they get the big bucks.
Robbie's got the clock going here as well. We've got an hour and 23 to go. And we have played 7 ends, 5 and 5. So we're getting on with it here on this rink.
And 11-1 to MACKAY on the rink we're watching. And the big score is 19-12 to MACKAY.
Yeah, Selena Drury holding the flag up there for Burnett. And her team, of course. Lisa. Okay, we'll have to get the whip out, mate.
So the district sides, of course, are made up of 12 players per team, making up 3 rinks of 4s. And, of course, the big board is the important one.
And the men played with 16.
Nice shot from Lexie again.
Great correction, eh?
Yep, great shot. Actually, she can be relied upon to get at least one on the jack at each end, which is ideal for a lead.
Yeah, I settle for that when I'm leading. Going to slip through. Give it a chance.
Michele Stockton, second for MACKAY,
With her purplies.
with a red spot.
Good bowl. No target.
Now Leann, purpley with a blue spot.
Just to confuse everybody. She won't be happy with that. She played a couple of wide ones on that hand, didn't she?
Yes.
There's another one out wide.
This backhand seems to be, the ditch side seems to be attracting the wider bowl.
More support again from MACKAY. Gary Blackburn. G'day, Gary. Alan Vidler. Hello,
shot.
Lomone. Those Taylor bowls always fall the wrong way. Same line every time, mate. Johnny Deegan. Regards from Thailand, especially to my old mate, Alan. What's this old bit? Good to chat, Johnny Deegan. My old friend and foe from the Sunshine Coast, moons ago.
Well, Leann Pace, second for Burnett, is now holding shot. Patricia Darlington coming down for the thirds.
G'day, Lynda Purdy. And strangely enough, she's wishing the MACKAY girls the best. We're going to have to put a block on this.
Yeah, short bowls are a curse, aren't they?
It still seems to be holding a bit on that hand coming
On that
this
side.
way.
Yeah, it does.
Still, those rinks are a little differently set out than when we normally play here with obviously a full green. Yeah. That'll do it every time, won't it?
Oh, here's a nice bowl. She's
Great
got the
bowl.
jack. Yes, well done. Well
And
played.
the shot.
So that'll be shot for Burnett.
A lot of traffic in the way, but I can see her just having a little poke up here. This for the bowl or the jack on her forehand. I mean, there's plenty of room to draw it, but yeah. What would you play there, Les?
Well, that wide side on the ditch side is going to make it hard to get round those four bowls short.
Yeah, you couldn't
So,
play that.
Yeah, so maybe a bit of weight back on that forehand for Dealia.
Or even a backhand
Oh,
draw.
backhand, sorry. Yep.
That's the way she's looking, or
Yep.
setting up.
Yep.
And she's good enough too. And she's got, what, 2 feet? Well, I hope she has.
Well, she's got Lexie's bowl in front if she needs to knock it up.
Yep.
She's coming round nicely too. Oh, good bowl. But she gets shot. Still one down.
We'll go straight there in case she does want to have a run.
It's a better line. We should knock it up enough.
That may have done it.
Still got the 1 to Burnett. Lynda signals 1 to Burnett.
Yeah, as long as she stays off those 2 short bowls. Yep, I think she's done it.
Well, she's around nicely.
Beautiful
Nice
bowl.
Great bowl.
And Burnett gold ballistic. Come on, you supporters.
We're going to measure.
They're not giving it away that easy. I played a guy the other day. He said, 2? I said, it's 3. I said, what do you mean? I said, that one there. He said, oh, yeah. It was in with about 5 inches. And I said, do you declare the head that quick most of the time? He says, probably do. Yeah. With the old black and brown bowls, it was quite easy. You could pick them. Most people could pick them. With the coloured bowls, I think you'd all agree. It's yeah. You put an orange or a yellow bowl up against a green or a blue. You'd have to be using your fingers, I'd say. And I don't like to use my fingers measuring, but you see a lot of people doing it nowadays. But it's deceiving.
Was our colleague Bruce Kirk asking, are there any games at Helensvale today? And Robbie's answering yes. There are. All day at Helensvale, Bruce. And Rayleigh Little. Go Burnett. Yes.
Hey, grab your friends.
Good time to call. They've just taken 2 shots.
G'day, Brucey. Yeah, all 4 clubs, all 4 days. She didn't seem too happy with that. She does have great expectations of herself, doesn't she?
Yes.
And that's great.
That's not a bad bowl.
There's the money.
There's the shot. And the toucher. And Debra's happy with that. High fives.
Good on you, Fred. That came a lot further than I thought it would.
Could this be the turning point for Burnett?
Oh, it's a good time to do it. Scores are tightening up, as you can see on the main screen. Burnett 16 and MACKAY 21. So a few comments on Facebook in the last day or two about the district sides. The odd comment saying, you know, I don't know about district sides anymore. And then the majority said, you got to be kidding. I mean, you come and watch and feel the atmosphere of any of these games, whether they be the bottom of the ladder or the top of the ladder playing. It's just great camaraderie, isn't it?
Brings the district together too, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All the different clubs in the district, they combine to make a team of 12 or 16 as it is in the men.
And some of these clubs up North Queensland and further out, you know, they're surviving with 40 and 50 members.
It gives them an incentive, the top players, to, you know, still make representative levels in bowls. Just had a call from Cam McClellan. Greetings from Saskatoon. Helping the wifey do bowls inventory and several sets borrowed for short mat. Open house Saturday, start next week. I guess that's, if you live in Saskatoon, that means something to you.
That's Canada, isn't it?
I guess it is.
Yep. Yeah, we get quite a few from Canada on here, don't we? We got nothing else to do, only snow and ski and play bowls.
Well, this time of year they'll be coming into their bowl season, their summer coming up.
There'll be a few heading our way as well during the AO. I know the Saitman family are definitely heading this way.
Here's a good bowl from...
Clean.
She's got it. Jenny Peterson. Picked up 2 for MACKAY. There's that white line of yours again, Robbie. Giving them directions.
Yeah, you got that much to draw the shot.
Just goes to prove that there is sunshine outside.
Or a little wick for little Paddy. Not quite.
Cut it back. Maybe just the one now. Nice smooth delivery 2 there from Jenny Peterson.
Not going to make it.
It's not got the length. Dealia signalling to her team the shots, but we can't see it from our camera angle, so I think it's just the one to MACKAY.
That's one of our sponsors banging away there. ASCF for better investment choice. What a way to get an extra plug. Right, we got Christine back. Okay, so from there. Yep. All right. Thanks again, Christine. Our runner for the day. 24 ends, Fraser Coast White on 14. And we've got Gold Coast Tweed Blue on 29. Port Curtis on 27 ends, 14. And Central Queensland 40. Condamine on 24 ends, 14. Bundaberg 28. And one over here. Leichhardt on 24 ends, 21. And Tropical Far North Queensland 16. So a nice tight game there.
Here's a good bowl from Dealia. Just running through. So just still the one to MACKAY. Lynda ready to respond to one of her top skip shots. Coming down on her backhand. It's going under and she's not happy with it.
Under's all right if she's got the weight. No. I could walked off that. Not that that's what she was playing, of course.
Quite a bit of discussion going on here. Bit tentative.
Actually, the weight's okay.
Just
No.
pulling up
Yeah,
short.
they did pull up.
Just the one. One to MACKAY. Takes the scoreboard up to 12-3.
I don't know if it gets warmer here, whether it gets slower or the other way around. I mean, I hear people say, oh, the colder it gets, the quicker it gets.
Carpet's the opposite to grass, isn't it?
You would say, yeah.
Just got a call back from Cam McClellan from Saskatoon. They've got 100+ members and they have several fun night beer leagues. Learn to Bowl will bring in some more. 2 greens packed Tuesday and Thursday, so it sounds like quite a big club.
We could help them there. All they've got to do is book the plane and we'll all come. Jumpers and all.
Apparently the Sightmans will attend the Open. I guess that must be a local lingo. They have their own provincial playoffs at a different time. Ours will be at the same time as the Open. So those in Canada near Saskatoon, there's a lowdown on the club down there.
Yeah, the Sightman's mother, son. That almost every year they've been out here for the last several years.
Okay.
Marianne Harrigan, come on MACKAY, keep it up. Dean Andrews, hi guys, watch him from Marupna, Victoria, over the Goulburn River from Shepparton. Yes, I can remember playing bowls there many moons ago, Dean. Jane Escrow, my dear friend from MACKAY. Now fancy shouting for MACKAY, Jane. Say hello to Manny for me and look forward to catching up with him down here while you're up there working, I remember you telling me. But somebody's got to do it. Lynn Murphy watching from Auckland. That's our first New Zealand visitor, is it, today? G'day, Lynn, and welcome aboard. Get your Kiwi mates on the live stream. Share, share, share.
Well, Debra had a great opening bowl in the skip, and Lexie's come in as a toucher.
Beautiful bowls.
Debra's come back in response and just missed it. So the 2 leads certainly battling it out now.
Yep. Yep, more of an even run now, isn't it? Good weight, Shelley.
Controlling that ditch side better this end.
Seen a few familiar faces around here today, and if you're thinking about coming to Paradise Point, you might see some you know yourself. I'm sure some of the locals, well, I have seen a few of the locals here. But yeah, come in and support, or stay with your live stream and make sure you share.
Michele Stockton, second for MACKAY, just pulling up a little bit short.
There comes Leapy Lee.
Leapy Leann pace.
Yeah, that little bounce there may have taken the bias off, and she's hanging up there just at the death.
Jenny Peterson, third for MACKAY.
A wee bit tight. You know when you put them down, don't you?
As soon as you let go.
Gee, I played in some pretty strong wind yesterday at Broadbeach. You didn't know then.
Could have gone anywhere, right?
Oh. probably played my first 5 ends the worst I've ever played.
Oh, Patricia Darlington just missing that.
And I couldn't blame it all on the wind either.
Well, the wind was howling through last night, Lorman. I didn't know how it was going to be today, but it's certainly settled down now. Bit of breeze outside, but certainly inside, no worries.
Well, at this stage we've got away with no rain, but it was predicted today. Not that they would know what they're talking about, of course.
MACKAY holding shot with 2 of Burnett's bowls waiting in limbo, ready for that bounce off the jack.
Yep, she's playing a forcing shot here. I think she's just going to miss it.
Oh,
wow.
Just
Great
needed
effort.
a touch just to push.
She spent so much time on the mat then, did you notice?
Yes, she did.
Bugger, she says.
Needs something behind, doesn't she? Jenny and Dealia discussing the tactics.
Yeah, well, you'd think it's only going backwards, wouldn't you?
And there's not a lot of MACKAY back there.
She's out on that wide hang-in weight again.
Get out so far and they won't come back. You notice that? A little bit tighter and they do tend to come back.
Still, she was going round the back. She knew what she was doing. But she's only got 1 on the head there. I think the other 2 are Burnett, yeah?
Yep, the 2 behind and the 4, 5 behind are all Burnett. From this angle. Now I notice one of those purple bowls has a red sticker on it, so there is one MACKAY bowl back there. Now there's 2. But just a slight touch on that jack will push it back to those 2 black bowls from Burnett.
She's a good look here.
Just needs a touch.
Oh,
She may get something out of that.
No, still 1 down.
Still 1 to MACKAY.
Great
Bad
effort.
luck. Good shot, that.
Excellent bowl. All right. 13-3. The other games have tightened up a bit. 7-8 and 9-6. We've got just under an hour to finish this. We should get it in, all ends. Ashley Van Winkle, Gold Sunny Coast boys and girls, wherever you are. Well, they'll be definitely on the Gold Coast, Ashley, and I don't think any of them are here today. I'll double check that for you.
Great start from Lexie again.
No Sunshine Coast teams here today, Robbie? No, I didn't think so.
Debra's got 1 just behind.
Oh yeah, that was covering the whole greens, wasn't it? Yeah.
MACKAY still holding shot. Great lines, both lead bowlers.
There you go, Ashley. Bellews is letting you know that they're at Broadbeach today. So pop on down.
Another good bowl, right in line, but just a bit long.
So it looks all right. Beautiful line, both bowls.
Yeah, aren't they? Look at them, all 4 bowls.
Just that smidgen of weight.
Michele Stockton from South Suburban Club near MACKAY. Using a tail of 3, Michele.
We've got Leapy Lee back here from Binjour. Sounds French, that, doesn't it?
The way you pronounce it anyway, Buzz Lorman.
Bonjour.
Oh la la.
What do I know? Yeah, I think she said to me it's not even a town. No.
She around. Looks
Well
good.
round. Should pull there too.
Yeah, coming back nicely. Still looks like just the one to MACKAY.
A waste of good weight, eh? That comes with dropping the shoulder. I don't know if you notice that. It's funny how we're all critical like that.
Oh, it's easy
And I'm
sitting
not-
here, isn't it?
It's constructive. I know all these things because I make all these mistakes.
I'm not going to call that for second just yet. It's hard to pick from this angle. It's a better angle. From that angle, looks like second shot to Burnett. Thanks, Robbie.
I don't know if you noticed there, the Greenmaster bowl just held so much better than the other bowls on that hand. Look, she's finished jack high. The other bowls would have been running across there big time. You know, if you miss your line, of course.
So 3 on the left as we're looking at from the screen to Burnett, and MACKAY with the orange bowl holding shot.
There was size 2 that was Greenmaster, and you would imagine on this type of surface, size 2 would turn a lot more.
Yeah.
So
Right.
I guess what I'm saying is that's a good tight set of bowls.
What's she done? Is it going to roll over one more time? No, not enough.
MACKAY girls are looking happy, aren't they?
Well, in the 13-3, why wouldn't you?
You can see they're relaxed.
Yeah, pressure does a lot of things in bowls, doesn't it?
Yep.
And it's not always good.
Was always told if I'm 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 down, pretend you hold him one and add another one. And that came from Kenwood Radley, who was a great player and coach from down in the Melbourne area.
How long have you been playing bowls, Lawman?
Only 54 years.
Oh, okay, just a newbie.
I started off playing crown green bowls, so I can't say I've been playing lawn bowls for 54 years, but certainly...
In England, was it?
Sorry?
Back in England?
Back in the UK, in the northwest. I was born in Wigan, and I bowled in St Helens, near Liverpool.
Right.
Crazy game is that crown green bowls.
Here's a good shot. Here's a good shot. Oh, yes. As she picked it up.
Beautiful weight. She got the one?
It's hard to tell the way that bowl's sitting. If it's a blue or a red sticker. Looks like it's a blue one. Unfortunately, the MACKAY stickers have both a red and a blue part to them. So it depends which way they're sitting. That's the red and blue, so that's MACKAY. So it sounds like it could be 3 down.
I'm trying to work out that shot bowl.
Yes, I can't tell either, but I thought I heard someone say 3.
The same? All right, the two together here look the same, but they're not, are they?
There's 2, 3 out.
And a measure for 4.
Just the 3.
Yep. Yeah, you can see the difference when you strain your eyeballs, but they did look similar at first glance. I remember a story when the coloured bowls started coming in. I remember a guy saying, "But how can you tell which are yours?" And I'm thinking to myself, we all used to play with black bowls.
Black bowls.
How can you tell which is yours?
So you even put the jack on the spot. How's that? Nice length to this bowl, Lawman. And look at this line.
Ever reliable.
She'd be the player of the match so far, wouldn't she?
Yeah, but I think Fred's been taking it up to her as
She's
well.
starting to come back, definitely.
Fred. Strange calling a lady Fred. But then again,
We'll call her Debra Sims, will we? From the Nango Club in Burnett.
yeah, a lot wider line here, but don't think she's got the weight.
Debra was telling me before the game that these are fairly new bowls and some of the paintwork's coming off them already, which is a little bit disappointing for her. But they're under warranty, so she's
Yeah, just
pretty
take them
safe.
back to the manufacturer, whoever it be.
Yep. We won't mention names.
No, we shouldn't do that.
No.
First set of coloured bowls I played with was in 1974, and it was only a practice roll-up, whatever, and the famous Waterloo, which was the Wimbledon of lawn bowls in Blackpool. And they decided, obviously for the cameras, that they were going to have coloured bowls. There would have been Henselite, I would imagine, back in those days, because there weren't much else around, only your Dunlops and all the others, but I don't think many played with Dunlops in Crown Green. And they hand-painted them. There was red, yellow, blue and green. And it was so good for cameras and for the, you know, for the people watching. And yet it took us, another 20 years before anything came out coloured-wise. I think, I'm not sure, but I think Greenmaster may have been the first manufacturer to introduce colour. I know when I was the Greenmaster agent for Queensland, it was all black. And when I gave the agency to Twisty, the colour came in.
Well, Leann Pace is a happy lady down there. She's got a toucher and she's jumping up and down for joy.
Who we got on here? Liz Plowman watching from Maruba. Welcome aboard, Liz. Kurt Ferris, what's the score in the Port Curtis and Central Queensland game? Look, the results have been brought to us, and the Christine, the runner from Bowls Queensland, is working her way around the greens. But if you hang in there, we'll definitely get you an update.
Good bowl from Patricia.
And I think Christine's on her way in this direction.
So one to Burnett.
She's got a couple of rinks to do there yet, but we should have that updated for you in the next few minutes.
Jenny Peterson trying to change the scoreline a little bit. Can't quite. Yes, she's got around. Nice bowl.
Beautiful.
Oh, bad luck. Fine line between getting around those outside bowls and pulling back in to pick up the shot bowl.
And sure enough, Kurt Ferris, Christine's here. I'll give you the Port Curtis one first. On 36 ends, you're not going to want to hear this. Port Curtis on 36 ends, 17, and Central Queensland 52. That's not a printing mistake. It's 1752. Sorry, mate. Sorry, I'm chuckling. Right, and Fraser Coast on 34, 19, Gold Coast Tweed Blue 51, Condamine on 33 ends 15 and Bundaberg 47, Leichhardt on 35 ends 24, Tropical Far North Queensland 32, still a tight game. Thank you, Christine. That'll cost you, Kurt.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, Patricia Darlington, a fortunate wick, and she's now holding shot, and it's a measure for second, according to the skips.
Right. Bulla from Suva Bowling Club. Thanks, Michael. Cheers, buddy.
Just crashed and burned on the outside bowl. Unfortunately, short bowls, don't make skips happy. Dealia coming back on the other hand this time, trying to disturb that jack. Or fall off her own bowl. Oh, she's got it. She's got the jack, but unfortunately that just run around in front of Patricia's bowl, so it's still 1-2 Burnett. Lynda trying to pick up a second.
Was a hand again, eh?
Unfortunately, won't come back. So just one to Burnett. 16-4 on our scoreline here. 36-22 on the big scoreboard. MACKAY still holding sway. There's only the one rink where Burnett are in front. Selena Drury holding 11-9 over Betty Nicol. All right, Burnett with the mat.
Fearless Fred. Well pointed.
Nice shot.
He's coming home. Great start.
She's certainly found her form, hasn't she?
Mm-hmm. Only been playing 3 years.
Is that all?
Mm.
Wow.
Good answer from Lex.
Ah, okay. Lexie's holding shot.
And
According to
changing
the
a
skips.
hand. Yeah, I think she's tight enough this time for it to turn. Whether she's going to get here, probably just that foot.
Yep, she's
Nope,
got
made
shot.
it. Brilliant. Two fantastic bowls. Any hand can be done. But she's happy.
Happy Debra. Good to see the good team spirit
Yep.
in these clubs, isn't it? Oh, look at
Well,
this shot. Oh my
Could wish for a
goodness.
better head than that.
Wow. That is impressive.
As the men call, I'm glad we're not playing them.
The beauty of bowls, isn't it? Anyone can play it.
Yep.
And everyone's equal.
I don't know if she was laughing out of embarrassment or, hey, what the hell?
Michelle's got a good line on this. Pull back. Coming back nicely, just a bit too long. And this bowl looks a bit too wide.
Yeah.
Might come back from there, I don't think. Good length. Michele using a tail of threes.
Once again, nice weight and both being caught out there. Yeah, it's a fine line that by the look of things, isn't it?
Oh, a bit of a wobble there from Patricia, but and that's affected the the line, but the length has certainly let her down. Nice smooth delivery from Jenny.
She'll get away with that tight line, I think. She's going to be in and around.
Jenny Peterson from Northern Beaches in MACKAY. Same as Lexie Foot, same club.
Should get the swoop.
Good line, good bowl.
Good bowl.
Well, it's certainly easy to see who's got shot there.
Good angle, Robbie.
Has Jenny's bowl got the legs? No, just running short. Okay, time for the skips to do their thing. Lynda, Cecil, first up for BURNETT. See if she can change this scoreline. Lynda from Wondai Club and also the BURNETT District President.
For those who are down here to be playing in the Queensland Open, $50,000 in prize money. And that kicks off on the 13th of May through to the 26th. And obviously there'll be a decent amount to here for the district sides who'll take advantage of the situation and continue on and play the state championships. Wish you all good luck, unless you're playing against me.
Not too much of it.
Or Les, or Robbie. And the AL, which kicks off on the 8th of June through to the 21st. And a little bit of prize money there. $286,000 in prize money. I'm pretty sure that's the richest tournament on the planet. And what's more, you get to play against world champions, Commonwealth Gold champions.
Isn't that the beauty of the competition? First round, you can come up against, Aaron Sheriff or World Championship winners, and you're just an average suburban weekend bowler.
And anybody can win, but they just tend to win a bit more than we all have had our day.
And they win a bit more often than us.
Yeah, absolutely. The interstate match that kicks off in July 16th to the 18th, and I'm pretty sure that will be covered live stream, and that's Queensland versus New South Wales, and the under 25 side is included in that as well. Followed up with the multi-disability, 5th to the 8th of August.
Well, we've got just over half an hour to go in this game.
I'll try and gather some history on some of the trophies. The winner of the men's Division 1 side in the district that we're currently involved in is Harry Wright Memorial. That's the trophy. And I'll see if I can find out a bit more about Harry. And for the women who win Division 1 sides is Val Howard, I think that name is. And that's a perpetual trophy. Yeah, I'll see if I can get some more information on that. We will have one of our sponsors coming in to say hello to us in a few minutes. And as we know, we can't run this sport or any sport without sponsors. And we like sponsors who stay with us, and we're fortunate that we do have quite a lot of loyal supporters. Val Woodward Perpetual Trophy it is, yeah.
Okay, MACKAY holding one thanks to Lexie's toucher on her second bowl. And looks as though Debra is going to change that up, and now she's holding shot.
Great battle, isn't it?
Great battle. Good to watch.
Michele sets up well, and look at this, she's looking at it for every inch of its travelling time. She won't step away until it's stopped. That's what you call good concentration.
Burnett's still holding one, according to Lynda.
Yeah, one of the first things I was ever taught, never turn your back on a bowl. You can
Always
learn so much from that.
That's right.
And it's so true. I still do it today.
Even a bad bowl you can learn from, can't you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you learn more from the bad ones
That's
than the
true.
good ones. Here's one for our viewers.
Lawman.
Sorry?
I must be learning a lot then.
Yeah, often.
Yeah.
Here's one to the viewers. What's the best tip you was ever given in bowls? And keep it clean.
Mine was get down, slow down, stay down.
And follow through. Mm. One piece of advice I got at one stage was, why don't you play golf? What do you mean?
Oh, here's a good shot. Pick the jack up. Leann's back on form again. Looks as though they're holding one, Burnett.
Hands on hips, waiting to find out whether she's got the shot.
Yep.
And Skippy's not saying anything.
I think Dealia called one down for MACKAY. Could be two down now. Two for Burnett.
Burnett's not played that bad, have they?
No, they
For
haven't.
that score, 18-4, I guess it's just that MACKAY have played that well and probably more consistent, more bowls in the head. But yeah, you know, we all have loose bowls, but I think Burnett don't deserve to be 18-4 down.
I think that pressure from MACKAY's lead has certainly made a difference to the bowlers following up. Burnett are under pressure all the time to try and get the shot back.
Is that temperature dropping or is it me? That'd have to be the shot.
Could be. Lynda said she favoured one shot and I couldn't make out who it was.
Yeah, that was Jenny's bowl.
Oh, just need the touch. Yeah, Dealia's not sure either. It's going to be a measure, if nothing else. But Dealia favours that they've got shot.
We're going to bring him in. You want 5 after this. Going to give Les a bit of a rest after this. Just
there's
5-10
a change.
minutes, whatever it be. And we're going to bring in my old mate Joe Bennett, son of the great Phil and Lil Bennett. And if you're out there, send us a message, Lil and Phil.
Oh, she's going to knock another one up. Oh dear. Could be 2 to MACKAY now.
Just under 25 minutes to go, and we're on the 14th end. We're going to get that in quite comfortable, I'd say. Robbie's got the hook out. They've been pretty good, eh?
They have been excellent, actually.
Not like some of those
some
men.
fours, yeah. All you see is bum shots.
No, men. Men. John Foots, Lynda Foot.
We're going to measure for second.
John Foots watching from Mansfield in Victoria. Says enjoy the game. You enjoy the game, John. Thank you for hooking in, and make sure you share with your friends.
Looks like it's just the 1 to MACKAY. Oh,
It's close.
close. What about the orange one?
Well, we haven't seen our umpires today. Are we about to see one?
3 to MACKAY. Well, there you go. Just as well they got the tape out.
Well, we haven't seen the umpires, but I know they're here. They're on duty. They've probably been out on the grass greens. I haven't seen them in here as yet, so they're probably not going to get paid for the day. And as we all know, they're all volunteers. We'd also like to thank all of the umpires, the greenkeepers, the bar staff, bistro staff, and all the volunteers for the support of this event. With a special thanks to the Bowls Queensland Match Committee for their work behind the scenes, which goes unnoticed on many occasions.
Well, I'll take my leave for a few minutes and get our special guest in.
Grab a coffee.
I will do.
My old mate Joe. Good to see you. Get that in there. Yep, right in. Up your nostril.
How's that?
Welcome, Joe. Just said we're going to welcome my old mate Joe, who's son of the famous Phil and Lil Bennett.
That's the one.
I've asked him to say hello to us, but also we're going to say hello to you, and thank you for your sponsorship.
No, it's a pleasure. We're happy to be involved.
Well, being a bowler yourself, were you playing? Are you still out of Beenleigh?
Still out at Beenleigh, mate, yep.
Yeah. Still showing them how to do it?
Oh, had a pretty good year, won the fours this year. So
Is
we
that
get to
all?
go to the Champion of Champions. Yeah,
Okay.
got knocked out of the other stuff.
So, Champion of Champions. Well, you'll be coming up against my sons.
Oh, right.
Who won that for Burnley. Hopefully you meet them in the final, eh?
That'll be great.
Yeah. All right. You'd like to tell us a little bit about your Secure Capital Fund?
Yeah, sure. So this is our second year sponsoring the district sides, and it's a great pleasure to be back, and great pleasure to be back at or to be here at Paradise Point. Fantastic facility.
It is.
We're a investment fund, so a pooled mortgage investment fund. So we accept investments from individuals, superannuation funds, whoever, mum and dads, anyone.
Mm-hmm.
And we pay a pretty good rate of return. Our top fund, we've got 3 different funds, and our top fund is currently paying 7.75 for 12 months.
Wow.
So one way to beat inflation, running a bit over 4 at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
You've got to stay in front of that. And I don't think you get a hell of a lot more than 4 in the banks at the moment. But it is an investment fund. Like I said, we've got 3 separate funds, all are a little bit different. Probably won't go into it today, but we've got investment packs in the club here, and we are at all the clubs involved in this competition over the next 4 days. So
You've got a rep at each one? Or you're going to be at each one?
we're at Musgrave Hill for 3 days. We're here today, Helensvale tomorrow, Helensvale Friday, Broadbeach Saturday.
All right, so we'll be seeing you in other days as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
Excellent. So your three, without me knowing what I'm talking about there, your three different packages. Is this a period lock-in package or?
Yeah, so we accept deposits for 3 months, 6 months, 12 months and 24 months in each of the funds. The risk profile is a little bit different. The high yield fund allows us to do second mortgages. The other two don't. The premium capital fund has a spread protection function about it as well, which is attractive to some investors. But effectively what we do is we accept these deposits and we lend it out short term. So predominantly, there's only one fund that can do a 24-month term. All the other funds can only lend money for 12 months. So it meets that market that really the banks don't want to do. They want a 30-year mortgage.
Yep.
So, for instance, bridging loans for people, they want to buy before they sell. We see a lot of people actually getting into those over 50s villages at the moment, and they want to execute the contracts, move in, and then sell their place.
Because there's a waiting list to get in them anyway, isn't there?
Well, there is, that's right. So if they can grab it now, they can.
And they need to grab it now, yeah.
Well, prices are going nuts too.
Well,
so there's been a big calling over probably the last 4 years. We've been in operation for 7 years. I've been with ASCF for 6 of those years. And we have grown like the clappers over that time, so it's been pretty good.
How do you spell that? That's fantastic. I look at that myself, and I'm not just saying that. You got my attention.
Yeah, look, it's worth having a look at. I mean, particularly we pay our interest monthly, so that suits a lot of retirees. They're living off their investments, so you get you put money into the share market, and you might get a dividend twice a year if you're lucky. There are quarterly dividends. There's only a couple monthly dividends that I can think of in the market. But with these, you're paid monthly. You get the check. Well, it's not a check; it goes straight into your account every month, and pretty attractive rates. Obviously, I can't give financial advice, but do your own research. Look into us.
Yep. All right, you got my attention.
Good stuff.
As I say, I'm not just saying that.
Yeah.
Because I'm not delighted what we get out of the bank.
Yeah.
And that's what our viewers would be saying, I'm sure. So how did they get hold of you?
So you can give us a call. You can send us an email. We can send out. You can request on our website a information pack. But we do have the information packs in the club here, and across the 4 days we're in all the clubs that are participating. So you can just pick up a pack. In there there's an application form, a brochure on what we do, a little bit about us, and then the investment rates of return, the rate sheet, and call one of our investment managers and have a chat, talk to them, ask them questions, find out how it all works, and if you're comfortable, get some financial advice, and make an investment.
So the Google ASCF, bang, website comes up?
Yeah, it should be. It should be the first one up. ASCF stands for Australian Secure Capital Fund. That's the name on the website, but I think ASCF should come up on the first page of Google,
Right. It's for dinosaurs like me, What do you do next? All right, but I'll be picking up one of your packages, and for the viewers out there, they can do the same at Broadbeach, Musgrave, Helensvale, and here.
That's
correct?
it, yep.
Or get on the website.
Yeah, and I mean, give me a ring. My number's on the website there. I head up the distribution arm, so I look after the lending side of it. But obviously we're one company, so we're all pitching in to represent ASCF at this sponsored event.
Terrific. All right. You got anything else for us?
Not really, mate.
No. Any bowling tips?
No, I don't know about that. They reckon I've got the worst delivery in the game.
Well, you have, but
Yeah.
you've got probably one of the most effective.
Well, they always say you do the same thing every time, it should be okay. But
Yep.
geez, it looks ugly.
Just keep doing it, mate.
Yeah, that's it.
I've seen your results.
Yeah, no.
And I've
go
played
right
against
sometimes.
you. I don't think I've ever played a game with you.
No, we haven't played together.
No.
We have played against one another a few times.
Plenty
yeah.
of experience with your old man.
Yeah.
Old Lucky Phil.
Lucky Phil.
All right, mate. Well, thank you for what you're doing, and hopefully we can get you on board again in the next few days as well.
Yeah. I'll be at Broadbeach on Saturday and Muzzy on Friday. I've got a function down the coast here for one of our aggregators tomorrow, so won't be around then.
I'll catch you at Broadbeach. I'll be there on Saturday. The other venues, I think we're Musgrave tomorrow, Helensvale Friday, so won't see you
Yeah.
there. But
We will have a rep there though.
Yeah, and you'll have your packages there. Which
Yeah,
is great.
absolutely. So if you want to have a chat to one of the other staff, I'm sure they'd be delighted to sit down and go through it. Probably tell a bit more than I have.
Sounds good.
Thanks very
Right.
much, Al.
Appreciate it, Joe.
Cheers.
Love seeing you. All right, back to the bowls. We have Burnett on 25 and MACKAY on 48. Okay. Let's get back to the rink that we're covering here. And MACKAY's 21 and Burnett 5 after 15 ends played. And this is the 16th end. And we hopefully will get all ends in.
Lawman, I tell you what, the greens here are looking fantastic outside, and they're running really well.
They do work hard on their greens here. The greenkeeper, good bloke, happy bloke. I like seeing him around, and I think he enjoys being around. And I know what he does after the game, and I've had one or two with him myself. Actually, they've been a bit blessed out there. There's a bit of a blow out there, but it's not affecting the bowls too much. Well, the girls have gone astray a little bit here. Yeah, good seeing Joey here, eh? I don't know if you knew Joe. Who,
No, I didn't know
who's one of
Joe.
our sponsors, but I'm good friends with his mum and dad. Go back to our Springwood days.
Wow.
Back in the day.
Right, Michele coming down for MACKAY. Just a little bit short. Burnett holding one. What's Leann got for us? Line looks good, but it's probably just the length.
Yeah, she's woke up to that line now, eh?
Yeah.
Caught every time.
Bloody phones.
Right, I turned mine off and that didn't work, so I just turned it down and threw it away.
And they're scam calls, most of them, which is annoying.
Yeah. Yeah, this is getting that late turn. Good bowl.
So still one down, MACKAY.
Nice delivery.
Very smooth. Look at this line.
All down to weight now.
What a pull up. Oh, needed the jack.
Was never going to get the jack with those bowls.
Patricia's got a little wobble on the front of her bowl, but certainly ends up well. This one a bit short.
She might come through inside of that. Maybe not.
Nice smooth action from Jenny.
Do you like Dealia's shoes? They look real neat.
Very
they look comfortable, neat. Did you ever have a pair of brown shoes yourself, Les?
I did, embarrassingly. I didn't know what it meant in those days.
There was a good old saying, always be aware of the man with the brown shoes.
Wants to sell you something. Want to call that Lawman? I don't know. What do you reckon? From this angle, it's, I would say MACKAY, but it's hard to tell from this distance.
I'm going the back black bowl.
You think the black one?
Yeah, offline. Yeah.
Yep.
When I say black, it's probably blue, but it's not white.
Delia's down. They look interested.
And never far away. Just
I get the... Oh, missed the jack. Okay, Lynda. Might crash and burn. Yep, unfortunately.
Well, that's brought that up for shot, I would say.
Measures. Okay, Jenny's calling a measure.
Yeah, well.
Needs to get under. Oh. Looks like the tape's coming out.
I wish I could get down like that. Well, I probably can, but
Never get back up.
wouldn't get up.
One to Burnett.
That will bring the crowd to their feet. There we got here. Millsy, the man they couldn't hang because he had a rubber neck. Go MACKAY, g'day Al, go Manly. Go Manly. Pam Widows watching from Mosman, far north Queensland. And then we've got Alan Shaw. Let's go MACKAY ladies, bring it home. Joanne and Robbie Spence, lovely bowl Jen.
Debra seems to prefer her backhand on this side. What you got for us here? Coming back nicely.
Tidy start.
Good handy length.
Hey Millsy, let us know if you're down for the AO. If so, we'll catch up. One of our characters of the game. All his mates thinks he's crazy. I don't. I know he is. Good bloke. Well, looks like we probably only going to get one more end in, but
The score the way it is.
that'll be it.
Mm,
And that's on 18 anyway, so yeah, we'll see.
5 minutes to
I
go.
don't- It's not going to make much difference to the score, but yeah, she's doing well. There you go, guys and girls. Deb, 3 years bowling and doing this quite often.
Nice bowl from Lexie.
Once again. Been a great battle, I think.
Has been.
I've said that a couple of times, but I mean that. Has been a great battle.
Yeah, once Debra settled into her game, she's been playing really well.
This is going to change things.
There we go, one to Burnett for sure. At least one.
Here comes some more updates with Christine from Bowls, Queensland.
Michelle's going to change this. Look at this bowl. Beautiful bowl. Toucher,
Perfection.
top shot. High fives all round.
Annette Evans from Cairns, any update on the far north Queensland? Any minute now, Annette. Here we go, the ever reliable Christine. They were calling on you, by the way. Annette Evans. Okay. Fraser Coast White 30, Gold Coast Tweed 66, and that's after 49 ends. Port Curtis 29, Central Queensland 64, and that's on 52 ends. Condamine 27 and Bundaberg 60 after 48 ends. And Leichhardt 36, Tropical Far North Queensland 50. So some good news for you, and that's after 50 ends. Thanks, Christine.
Lynda calling for a bit of pace from Patricia to try and shake up this head.
Give yourself a raise anyway. Give yourself a raise anyway.
Is she going to come back?
Sorry?
Starting to fall back now. She's got something here. Oh, nice shot. And picked
If you
up
get
shot.
chance.
Good shot, Patricia.
Marianne Harrigan, well done, MACKAY. Some great support from up there, eh? And Millsy, yes mate, arrive on Friday the 7th. Your shout. I'll just add to that again. Pleasure, Annette.
Oh, Jenny trying to change the head. Burnett holding one.
Fraction wide. It'd be good to be able to touch that bowl right of us onto the orange bowl. It's about the only shot she's got. She pulled the head off that one.
Yep, she did. See what Jenny's Green Masters can do.
Anything she likes.
Going to get a wick? No.
Yeah.
Oh, we're still wicking.
Oh,
Not enough.
there's no luck in bowls. Right, this is going to be the last end, I'd say.
I remember reading Ian Schuback's book, and one of his famous sayings was, the more I practiced, the luckier I got.
I'm not sure if it was Jack Nicklaus or Gary Player who first said that, but it was one of them. I thought it was a good quote.
There goes the ball. This will be the last end.
Well, I'm certainly ready for lunch.
Burnett trying to take some pride from this last end, finish with a win. Unfortunately, they're down on the scoreboard, 21-6, and on the big board, 51-30. So it's all over Red Rover. MACKAY have won this particular encounter.
She's pulled it tight. But that was the shot. Play through that hole,
Yep.
sit that orange.
Yep, for sure.
I wouldn't be surprised if it changes here. She's been good, hasn't she?
She has. Yeah, she's done a good skips job. There we go. Commentator's curse again.
Yep. So going soft on them.
Well, congratulations, MACKAY.
And well done. Good battle and some great entertainment there. The girls were good fun. And we look forward to the next game.
And played in a good spirit too, Lawman.
Yeah.
Do we know who we're watching next?
Yep. Fraser Coast, that's all
I didn't quite hear that. Bundaberg and Fraser Coast.
Fraser Coast.
Our next game.
We'll get our exercise book out.
Just after lunch.
See if we can find the dirt on them.
And time-wise, how long before we come back on air? About an hour. So if you want to set your clocks, and if you've got us as a like, we'll give you a reminder when we're ready to come back on air again. But otherwise, set your clock for about an hour. We'll come back with Bundaberg and Fraser Coast, our next TV streamed game.
So Bundy and Fraser.
And if you're a fan of either of those two teams, the Bundaberg district side consists of Phoebe Russell, Jenny Hearn, Adele Perhouse and Faye Clark, skip. Second team would be Helen Foster Gibson, Terry Merritt, Jane Jones and Jill Callaway. We skip for the second team. And the third team, Cheryl Johnson, Rosalind Byers, Liz Beale and Suzanne Kington, skip for that. And in the Fraser Coast district side, is it the blue or the white? Do we know? The blue team. Joe Dugnall. The white team. Marilyn O'Rourke, Ann Dawes, Joe Hanson and Betty Humphreys skip. Second team, Maria Holt, Lynda Kattenberg, Judith Mitchell and Pat Howard skip. Third team, Carol Rankin, Cheryl Colvin, Carol Reedman and Lorraine Stockman skip for the third side. So come back in about an hour's time and we'll have that great great game on your live stream.
We ready to sign off? Do you want to do them?
Okay.
And I'll come with you, we'll do them together.
Righto.
But if you just want to put their names in off that. Just not talk. All right. Gold Coast Tweed Bowls Media. We would like, on behalf of all the bowlers and supporters, to thank Bowls Queensland, Experience Gold Coast and Australia Secure Capital Fund, ASCF, and Joel coming along to enlighten us on his terrific offer. And if you get the chance, if you pop into any of the clubs that we've mentioned, Broadbeach, Helensvale, Musgrave and Paradise Point, you can pick up a package. And they're offering some pretty good interest rates there. They've been around for a long time. And yeah, good luck with that. We obviously would like to thank the host club here, Paradise Point, with these magnificent facilities. And they're going to be hosting for the 4 days, and I would imagine into some of the into the state events as well. We would like to thank the umpires. Haven't seen them do any work today, but we'll thank them anyway. The greenkeepers, they've done all their work. The bar staff are about to do theirs, and the bistro staff and all the volunteers will be on duty all day long anyway. Special thanks to the match committee, Bowls Queensland, for their work behind the scenes. Thank you for tuning in, and please come back and join us, and make sure you share with your friends, even your friends who don't bowl. You could get them interested just the mere fact that they enjoy what they see, and maybe even see some of their own friends playing bowls here. But if you've never tried it, have a go at the lawn bowls. They're the best game of all. And if you get the chance to come to the Gold Coast, this is where the bowlers from around the world come to play. And this week the bowlers from Queensland are here to play. Thank you, and that's over and out for me.
Oh, before we go, how about we thank the sponsors, Bowls Queensland, proudly sponsored and supported by Mullins, More Than Law, the Queensland Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, ACET Sport, and J. Carroll Club Promotions, and Bioscapes Group. We thank all our sponsors, and we really appreciate their support.
Want an investment that can provide a monthly income? With Australian Secure Capital Fund, you can earn a 7.75% per annum return on a 12-month investment in their high-yield mortgage fund. All investments are secured by mortgages over Australian property. The funds are externally audited and they don't do risky construction loans. Start investing today with a minimum $5,000 investment, distributions payable monthly, and no entry or exit fees. Invest better. Invest with ASCF. Call 13INVEST today or visit ascf.com.au.
Lawn bowls. Wish I found it earlier. What a game.